deserves, and we shall stand with the affected families and communities as we work to ensure such a tragedy is never repeated. We have already begun mobilizing support, medical care for the injured, because the numbers are increasing, counseling of the pupils, teachers and families, and assistance to the bereaved with burial and immediate needs. This is being coordinated together with the local leaders and health facilities, so that we are able to reach out to all without delay. I have also convened my colleagues responsible for works and transport, education and sports, gender, labor and social development. Disaster preparedness will be joining us, but if they don't come here, they are already doing their work. Ministry of Health, which is in the field working, making sure the children get the health facilities and health care that is needed. And the Ministry of Internal Affairs will be responsible to implement the decisions that have been taken by the joint team. Together we are setting up a task force to establish the exact cause of this accident, close any safety gaps in school transport and public transport, and recommend measures to protect our children on the road. We shall keep the country informed as the investigations proceed. Uganda deserves nothing less than transparency. I thank His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, for his guidance throughout this difficult moment, which continues to steer our response. We must also be honest. And make sure this doesn't happen again. That will require change. Vehicles carrying our children must meet standards, especially safety standards, with regular inspection and proper speed control and suitability for the terrain traveled. So in the coming days, we shall share further details on the support available to the affected families and the children who are children of Uganda, children who have given us responsibility as government, take care of them. I appeal to the media, community, and all leaders and all citizens to join the government in standing with the bereaved and in building a culture of safety of our roads. To the families who are grieving, we are with you. Government stands with you. We cannot bring back the lives of our children, but we owe them and all of you Ugandans a safer country. And that is what we shall build together with the support of everybody. May the souls of our departed children rest in eternal peace, and may God comfort all the affected families and communities, for God and my country. I want to take this opportunity to invite my colleagues from the different sectors to come and inform the country what is going to be done by those ministries to make sure we don't get back to this. So I want to take this opportunity to invite the Minister of Education and Sports, Honorable Dr. Jesse Muyingo, who is here, but also inform you that the Permanent Secretary, Ms. Kedres, is here. We also have the Minister of State for Works and Transport, in charge transport, Honorable Julius Maganda, and he has come with the Commissioner, who is inside, Commissioner in charge of transport. Then we also have Honorable Dr. Lakisa, who is the Minister of State for Children and Youth Affairs from the Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development. So we have the team here. Police will be coming to join us later because they are the enforcers. So I want to take this opportunity to invite Dr. John Chirizesto Muyingo to come and tell us what measures as a sector in charge of education and sports they have put in place, those which have been existing and those new ones that they are putting in place, and we shall keep enhancing them during our joint meetings. I welcome you, Honorable Dr. Muyingo.
Thank you very much. Right Honorable and my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I want to join those who spoke before me to convey our heartfelt condolences as the Ministry of Education and Sports to the families that have lost their loved ones, and wish a full and a speedy recovery to all those who are injured. The safety and well-being of learners remains a top priority of the Ministry of Education and Sports, and of course government of the Republic of Uganda. To safeguard learners during the co-curricular activities, the Ministry issued its guidelines on the safe conduct of co-curricular activities, including school tours and education trips, through a circular which was sent out on the 16th May 2025. These guidelines are also referenced in the basic requirements and minimum standards for schools. The circular was addressed to all heads of education institutions, the Executive Director of Uganda Capital City Authority, local governments, accounting officers, district, city, and municipal education officers, and all boards of governors and school management committees who are required to implement the guidelines. That information went that far. These guidelines provide for the school to pay particular attention, among others, to A, approve of trips or tours by governing bodies of the school and education institutions. B, all trips be evaluated for educational value and safety. C, not permitting nursery or kindergarten learners to undertake school trips or tours. And D, the mechanical condition of the vehicle is another very important item to consider. The recommended capacity of passengers as per the license. F, notifying the Uganda Police Force about the visit, record of learners, mode of travel, and the contact information for the teacher in charge and head teacher. G, movement for trips between 6 a.m. in the morning up to 6 p.m. in the evening, and the planning of the trip to factor in clear stopover and the sleepovers. The guidelines remain in force as they are intended to ensure that all co-curricular activities are planned and conducted in a manner that guarantees the safety. The guidelines remain in force as they are intended to ensure that all co-curricular activities are planned and conducted in a manner that guarantees the safety, security, and welfare of learners at all times. All schools are required to study and adhere to updated basic requirements and minimum standards for schools, which was in 2026. However, the Ministry of Education and Sports has convened an interministerial meeting to come up with immediate and long-term interventions to prevent the occurrence of such incidents involving learners. The immediate intervention are as follows. 1, as earlier communicated, all study trips and tours that involve learners having to travel in group transport by land within the country or going outside Uganda are hereby suspended until further notice. 2. Schools that are already in an ongoing study trip or tour are instructed to stop to the nearest police station for further guidance and assistance on how to return to their respective schools. 3. Uganda Police Force is coordinating the safe return of learners that are currently on study tour or trip. 4. Within 7 days, the Ministry of Education and Sports shall constitute an interministerial task force to develop comprehensive regulations and ensure safety of learners during study tours and trips. May I call upon my colleague to come and take over from here for God and my country.